Doesn't sound quite right, does it? Well, thankfully, there are professionals who create the sound in movies for a living with a lot better results. And they're not real fight sounds, are they, Mr. Bond? Oh no. But probably created simply by dropping a phone directory on the floor or beating an apple with a stick. Creating sound effects for use in films is the job of a Foley artist, named after Jack Foley, who began doing it in 1927, when, after the groundbreaking use in the first talkie, The Jazz Singer, he became part of the sound crew for Universal Studios, working on their pioneering film Showboat, in which all the sounds were added after it was shot. But old-fashioned techniques of creating sound effects for movies could well be superseded in the same way CGI has taken over from animation, to create a completely new virtual world of sound. Andy, explain to me what this new technology is and how it works.
Instead of going around with a microphone, collecting sounds, and then choosing the appropriate sounds for an image, we're getting the computer to generate the sounds. But in the arena of computer animation, things like Toy Story, that's where it's really exciting, because what we can do is we can use the same data that was created for the visual imagery and obtain the sounds from that, so we get immediate synchronization with the animation. So the guys at the University of North Carolina have been working on what we call hard physical modelling, where they're using small imaginary particles which will interact together to produce the effect of bubbles inside water. As we always hope with technology, it will free us up to do more interesting and exciting things.
Jack Stew is a professional Foley artist who believes that creating sound for the movies takes a lot more than a computer. So what does a Foley artist bring to a film?
Foley artist brings to a film a human element of creating the sound. I may be doing the footsteps of a character, the moves of a character. I will use my skills to be able to characterise what's happening on the screen and actually, in a small way, become the character I'm copying.
So what do you make of this new computer technology that can create sounds?
I think the new technology is wonderful. My only fear at this stage is the element of time it takes to do things on the new technology. And in a computer, you actually have to set up a program to create that noise. And that would give a little crunch of what's happening in the snow.
That's brilliant. Are you concerned as a Foley artist that this new technology might bump you out of a job?
Yeah, I've been a Foley artist for a long time, and things have changed enormously in the time I've done it. But in fact, the human being element of it still survives, and I think that will never go away.
And it can't be half as much fun as bashing two coconuts together.
No, absolutely. I've enjoyed my years of bashing my coconuts together very much, and hopefully I'll continue to bash them for another few years.
Well, we live in the age of technology, so virtual sound is inevitable, but physically creating the same noises is so much more fun and human. The proof of which is better is yet to be heard.